I've come to the realization that I'm a hater. I buy Colleen Hoover books just to laugh at how bad they are, I force my friends to watch the entire Death Note live action, and I admittedly still keep up with the failed music careers of my high school bullies. I'm a pseudo-hate activist, if you will. But after seeing this online rise in people celebrating their hater identities and lifestyles, I figured now would be a good time to share the story of how being a hater landed me cha-cha sliding at an anime convention, making a Mario stop motion in my basement at 4 AM, and here, throwing a parasocial birthday party for a K-pop idol in broad daylight. So if you're on TikTok at all, I'm sure you're familiar with that audio.
I love the way it feels to be a hater.
It's currently relevant at the time I'm recording this video, but I don't know when I'm gonna upload it, so please forgive me for being desperately behind trends. But on August 25th, sibling band Infinity Song released their Hater Anthem. I think it's actually a really cute song filled with a lot of self-awareness and commentary, but watching a lot of the videos under the sound made me feel kind of... I think it's one thing to acknowledge and even poke fun at our hater-ass ways, but seeing online communities of people proudly embracing and self-identifying as haters kind of begged a lot of questions for me, especially the fact that I actually related to a lot of the TikToks under the sound and found them funny. It caused me to reflect deeply on my hater behavior. Where did it come from? Was it necessary? Was there a justification? Did I need a justification? So please embark upon this multi-chapter journey with me. A journey of loneliness, self-defense, and projection. In my last video, I talked about cringe and its origins to the hideous cultural god king that it mutated into. I think cringe culture and this rise in hater culture have somewhat of a symbiosis, so to speak. They kind of thrive off of one another. I had this whole bit planned for my last video that I ended up scrapping, but I actually went to an anime convention and brought my DSLR to capture some cringe in action for my video. But when I got there, I ended up seeing something kind of beautiful. This guy dressed as Inosuke from Demon Slayer was absolutely eating down in the middle of a spontaneous dance circle, which those can happen at anime conventions, by the way. As he was doing the worm, his mask slipped off. I mean, it literally came off of his face to reveal humanity beneath it. In that moment, I realized among all the Inosukes, Namis, Todorokis, a sea of weeaboos, it was just a bunch of regular people gathering to have fun, and here I was viewing them through a lens of cringe and judgment, of wanting to hate on people who liked the same content I did. I think hating is oftentimes born from loneliness and wanting to socially belong, being part of that cool in-group that hates on the common enemy. I think it's kind of like the way that Nikocado Avocado makes you feel healthy, or those dirtiest minivan ever videos make you feel like you have your life together. Being a hater doesn't just make you feel better than people, but like you're self-aware and socially accepted. So I was scrolling through my YouTube comments the other day when I found a comment that simply said, "Oh." So am I being neurotic, or does that sound a little bit passive-aggressive, is what I immediately thought upon seeing Super Jump Bro's comment. My next instinct was to feel hurt and indignant, and to check out whatever content they were posting on their channel, ready to clown it and be a hater, reveling in the opportunity to hate. But I ended up finding these Mario, Sonic, and Persona figurine stop motions, and I was actually kind of shocked at the quality of these. I mean, it wasn't bad content at all. But sitting there alone in my room, watching Mario kick the shit out of Waluigi, it filled me with this complex sense of confusion. It made me question why I was taking time out of my day, going out of my way to go through this person's content to find something worth hating on. I mean, was this person's comments even worth this much time? Was their content even worth being sent down a mini spiral over? I mean, how hard could making a Mario stop motion be? That episode of iCarly with Spencer and the squirrel and the burrito. Yeah, but the content they were making was difficult and impressive to master. It was genuinely good content, yet here I was ready to belittle it. Because I think at its heart, hating can also be kind of reactionary, a defense mechanism. I mean, I didn't click on Super Jumper's YouTube channel with love and light in my heart, wanting to engage positively with someone's creation. I was honestly hoping to find something worth hating on. All over the simple word, "oh." Which I guess now thinking about it, it could also be interpreted in like a neutral way or positive way even, like, oh, but you know, like just delving deeper into why we love hating and talking shit so much, which was the most common sentiment under Infinity Band's song. But what is it about sipping your Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee in your friend's car as you dissect the same middle school drama 8 different ways, or sending your friend TikToks by an untalented industry plant so addicting? I think it's honestly really fun to be a hater at times. It serves as this externalization of our taste and opinions, something refreshing and almost necessary when it comes to our sense of self. I remember when I was 15, I was a local theater critic, but we're only allowed to say positive things in our reviews. I did end up getting my review published, so if you're in Virginia in 2018, shout out, check out the paper. But the published review didn't feel like a real review because I wasn't allowed to share things that I hated about the show. And so the positive things I said rang hollow and felt disingenuous because all I was allowed to do was sing praises about this gentrified version of The Wiz where everybody sung like this the whole time for like a 2-hour-long show. I'm sorry, it was good. The show was good. I also feel like it's why the commentary genre grew as fast as it did. Hearing someone spew the same hatred or distaste that you feel for Brent Rivera, Jake Paul, or Bentelect, it's cathartic and satisfying. We're addicted to having our own confirmation biases echoed back to us and then repeating them ourselves. I think hate exists in this airtight echo chamber that's almost impossible to leave because it's so satisfying and safe. But even if there is some valid commentary or criticism to make about something, is it always necessary? Do we really need to dissect why a movie made for 11-year-olds is cheesy, or why that middle school couple was destined to fail, or why some random girl spending her August 2nd throwing an unconventional picnic might be slightly strange and parasocial? The last one was a little specific. This is the third story. So the day was August 2nd, 2023, which also happens to be the birthday of K-pop idol, Canadian rapper, international extraordinaire Mark Lee. I was going through fan accounts and stories when I saw that this girl threw a birthday party for Mark with little printed out pictures of him, a cake, his favorite flowers and foods, and my immediate thoughts were, that's kind of parasocial and sad. But the next slide revealed that she was sharing a toast with all her friends and they were all celebrating this idol's birthday together, and I realized that it might have actually been kind of a sweet, harmless afternoon spent. So then I decided to send the post to my sister and detail the emotional journey that I went through. And I said something along the lines of, at first I was like, throwing a birthday party for Mark Lee is kind of sad, but at least she's with friends. Except I didn't send that message to my sister, I sent it to Mark Lee 44 by accident. And I didn't even realize until she responded to me with the sweetest message on the planet, by the way. Even if I was alone, I don't think it's sad at all. Overall, it was just a fun and cute little date, eating yummy food and enjoying my day. Do you understand how guilty that made me feel? It got me reflecting on why my immediate instinct to someone doing something so harmless, cute, and innocent was criticism where it wasn't really necessary. Like, I know there's always commentary to be made about celebrities and parasocial relationships, but this was just some girl having fun in a quirky and delulu way. And I mean, she's definitely over it. She literally posted about an aespa concert the other day. But I can't help but shake this guilt I feel for my hater behavior.
So here I am throwing my own Mark Lee themed birthday party to atone for my wrongs and eat yummy food. But in all these stories, I think the common thread was me, like with Inosuke wanting to be part of the in-group making fun of cringy anime fans, with Super Jump Bros hating because I felt defensive and attacked, and especially with Mark Lee fan 44 projecting my own insecurities about my parasocial relationships onto someone just wanting to have fun. Okay, that's gonna be happening. Okay, wow. Jeez. So if you'll excuse me, I have a Mark Lee themed picnic to attend to.
So what's the conclusion here? I don't think there is one. Hating's an emotion so integral to the human experience. It's this unstoppable force that unites us like none other. And to be completely honest, I don't think anyone's gonna walk away from this video opting out of the hater lifestyle. I think my hating tendencies are probably still gonna be intact. So is the takeaway here to stop hating altogether? Or maybe to stop going out of our way and taking pride in shitting on others who are just trying to have fun? Honestly, if you take away anything from this video, if I can ask anything of you, is that you subscribe to Super Jump Bros because their stuff is sick as hell.
I don't know if it's more embarrassing to admit that I spent money on this stuff or to say that I already had it on hand. Just want to clarify that I don't think hating is always this unnecessary evil. In a world where the after movies exist and toxic gossip train, I think we should be critical with the media and content that we consume. And I also think the backbone of media literacy and having good taste kind of relies on being able to hate things that are bad so you can equally love things that are good. Cheesy as it sounds, I think hate is like the yang to the yin of being able to love things fully. I wanted to do a more chill upload for my third video, but I ended up doing a lot, so I'm sorry this video is so late. Thank you to anyone who's still watching my channel, and if you made it this far, maybe subscribe to me too. I will see you guys later. Bye!